Here we go. Another episode. Trying something new. Make it do what it do. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Frank Presents the Play Call. Another week down, another episode to go. I'm joined with the team. I'm going to start with June because we see his camera on. Nikki's on travel, and Bree is taking care of her only child, Toby.
Well, what is up? There we go. What is up? And I'm sorry, Frank, I did not mean to cut you off. I just thought that you were giving me the cue there. I just seen that.
Yeah, no, you good. You good. You good. How you feeling today, June?
Man, I'm feeling good. Definitely needed today. It's been a crazy week, man. I'm almost feeling like I'm going to work fighting for a next promotion at this point when that's not the case. But feeling good, man. Feeling good. How about you?
I'm feeling great, man. Another week, stressful, but hey, we here. Nikki's on travel. Nikki, how you feeling?
I am doing well. It is. I feel like I just said it is nice and sunny in good old California.
What that shirt say? I'd rather be hard. What? To deal with than easy. I'd rather be hard to deal with than easy to play with. That's that gangster. Whoa. That's that jersey coming out of. You know what I'm saying? Bree, what's up? How you feel?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Well, listen, let's go ahead and kick it off. I mean, we're trying to stick to what we're going to stick to. So, Bree, go ahead, take it away.
So first, we got to talk about Zach Wilson. That boy got the dog in him. So recently, Zach Wilson and his girlfriend broke up, and then his best friend started dating his ex-girlfriend, his now ex-girlfriend, and people were calling her a traitor and calling her a home wrecker or a homie hopper, and she leaked that he slept with his mom's best friend. So there's millions of memes going around. He's getting so much praise, and I don't think they thought he would get as much praise as he is. I don't think she thought so. He got NFL players praising him. I wonder how it was walking into minicamp on Monday morning after trending on Sunday.
So I brought this up at work, man. Somebody was like, well, we can't celebrate until we know what the friend looks like. So
the mom's friend?
Yeah, the mom's friend looks like. We don't know. But
the memes are great.
She just made him more famous in my book. The Stifler memes are hilarious.
Someone said that he should move up to top 10 quarterback, in the top 10 quarterback due to this, because ain't nobody like that.
Off of that one incident, huh?
One incident, he got the dog in him.
Well, you know what sucks about it is this not the podcast to talk about it, but I hate to say this because I'm gonna contradict myself a little bit here, right? But she should have known better. It's shone upon. It's upon when a woman do it, and it's praised when a male did it. So I don't know what she thought the outcome was going to be by outing him. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it backfired, or maybe that was the plan the whole time. You never know.
I doubt it. Women don't like to be labeled, and so she was trying to say, "Oh no, he did cheat. You know, he did this." But I mean,
you saying she should get some sound effects?
Yeah, wah wah wah.
That's the wrong one. Got a new soundboard, y'all. Trying to find it out. Hold on. Nope, that's the crickets.
Not that one.
Not that one either.
As long as you didn't do the mac and cheese one, you good.
Bottom left one, y'all. Bottom left.
But also with her, it's just like, or the best friend. This goes to his best friend. I can never date somebody that my best friend was dating or involved with. Like, I can't do it. Like,
Hey, he wanted to I to each his own. Some people don't have that code,
yeah, bro. Like, I can't.
Hey, that
Even if we're not
entertainment.
as cool anymore, like if we were friends and we're dating, like I couldn't do it. And especially like her and Zach Wilson were dating for like 4 years. So like, and that's like your best friend. Like, so like, like the whole time they were dating, y'all were best friends. So it was like, now that we broke up, y'all you get with each other. Like what? Like
that tells me they had eyes for each other before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, that whole entertainment world when it comes to dating and actually people taking themselves serious is a whole nother level. The man's a millionaire. God knows what she does for a living. So I think there was like zero fucks, excuse my language, but it is what it is. He's going to football practice today, probably bumping Snoop Dogg. Who knows? But he probably putting some switches. God knows what he's doing, but that is insane. My dude Zach putting himself out there.
My favorite thing was when Tom Brady realized that Giselle is also best friends with Zach Wilson's mom. Did you see it, Frank?
No, I didn't see it, but I can just imagine.
Frank, you didn't see it. It's the picture of him on the sidelines where he was pissed. Hold on. Let me I put it in the chat. Hold on. And let me pass Nikki and June's argument. This one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah. So
I still like him driving with the Cougar in the passenger seat. That was pretty funny.
Okay, so the next topic we're going to discuss the top 10 quarterbacks according to PFF. Let me get the picture. Okay. So we have at number 10, Dak Prescott, at number 9, Deshaun Watson, at number 8, Russell Wilson, at number 7, Jay Herbert, at number 6, Matthew Stafford, at number 5, Joe Burrow, at number 4, Tom Brady, at number 3, Josh Allen, at number 2, Patrick Mahomes, and at number 1, Aaron Rodgers. I don't agree with some of these.
So, all right, I don't want to go first. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'll kill it. Go ahead, Nikki. You go first. You're Nikki.
Go ahead, June.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna ask twice. So, I don't think that Deshaun Watson should be ranked in the top 10 first and foremost. I think Justin Herbert. Yeah, I think that Joe Burrow. I don't know. I think the top 5 are pretty solid. If anything, I would move Tom Brady down. I also don't think that Matt Stafford is an amazing quarterback, so I wouldn't put him that high. Definitely in top 10, but the only thing here that is in question is just Deshaun Watson being in the top 10 at all. Not saying that he don't have skills or not saying that he doesn't deserve to be there in the future, but I think that's a position that you have to earn when these quarterbacks, they've been playing and you haven't. So that's the only thing that I have for that.
So I agree. And the reason why I agree is because he hasn't played for 2 years. So 2 people that I would put on this list that should be in for this upcoming season, because this is, going off of this upcoming season. 2 people I would put on this list. First of all, I would take out Dak Prescott and Deshaun Watson. But I will add, I don't know how my numbers will go, but I will add Lamar Jackson and I will add Jimmy G, because those 2 are missing.
I agree with Lamar Jackson. I don't agree with Jimmy G, but I will leave Dak at number 10.
I will put Lamar at number. I don't know where I would put Jimmy, but I think he deserves to be on there.
Oh, I think he does too. MVP quarterback that does what he does and carries that team. Oh, 100%.
Talking about Jimmy, I think Jimmy deserves to be at least in the top 10.
He deserves to be in top 11. I'm playing, Bree. I'm playing.
But that's your opinion. Mine is I do believe so. I know there's people in here that like June that doesn't, and Nikki, because she made a face when I said Jimmy G's name, but he's proven to win games and a proven winner when he needed to win those games. So I
Did
think
he
he's
win
a
those
solid.
games or the team did?
Well, okay, look at Matthew Stafford. He's on this list. That he won the Super Bowl. Did the team did? The defense did?
I mean, Matt Stafford put
Okay,
up
next
more.
question.
Hey,
Anyway,
hold on. Matt
anyway,
Stafford put up
so-
more yards in half of a game than Jimmy G do all game most of the time.
So, anyways, back to what I was saying.
Just saying.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Jimmy was a solid quarterback in San Fran. Took him to the Super Bowl, made the playoffs all 3 years that he's been there, and went to the Super Bowl once. So I do feel like, you know, he should be in this list. Probably not top 5 at all, lower on the list, but I do believe that he should be on this list.
I'm confused because you took Deshaun off because he hasn't played in the last 2 years, but you're referencing Jimmy G stuff past 2 years.
No, I said the last 3 years, meaning 2019, 2020, 2021.
Yeah, but you specifically said I wouldn't have Deshaun because he hasn't played in 2 years.
Yeah, but Jimmy has played the last 3 years in San Fran.
And has done what?
Made it to 1 Super Bowl appearance and the playoff 3 years, all 3 years. So
let me do something. Come on.
Yeah, so he has a winning record in San Francisco, that's for sure, when he's starting. But Nikki, what you think about the list?
Hold on. So where my list go?
Oh, you took notes, Nikki? You was taking notes?
No, because I went to go look at something else. So I was like, let me go back and look at the list. So I don't mind the list. I can agree that you can't put somebody that hasn't played in 2 years. I don't mind the list. The only thing I would say possibly is I think names were just thrown on the list, not in any particular order. Because I don't like Aaron Rodgers. And it got nothing to do with liking him or not, but Aaron would never be my number one. So I look at the list more as, this name first came to my head. I just wrote this name down, not more in this order. But I can agree without having Deshaun. Yeah, I should put Lamar. Take Deshaun, put Lamar. I don't like her.
So for me, I like the list, but I don't agree with the list. For one, Deshaun, I think we all agree with that. Deshaun needs to go. He hasn't played in 2 years. But if we're going on the thought that what they're going to do this year, we still don't know if he's going to even play this year. So again, having him on the list is ridiculous. I think Lamar Jackson should be in there. If you don't want to give him credit, at least give him number 10. And you can move Dak out. You can argue for Dak on there or not based on whatever numbers you want to throw out there.
No, Dak should be there.
I don't agree with Tom Brady being number 4, and I'm going to tell you why. Aaron Rodgers lost Devontae Adams. Aaron Rodgers, the only reason Aaron Rodgers got MVP last year was because his touchdown to interception ratio was a lot better than anybody else in the league. So that's why he got it. It ain't because he had more yards because that was Brady. It ain't because he had more passing attempts because that was Brady. It ain't because he had more completions because that was Brady. It ain't because he had more yards past 20, more passing completions over 20 yards because, again, that was Brady. So they gave it to him off the strength that his interception to touchdown ratio was a lot better than anybody else in the league. So I don't agree with that. Plus, he's going into a season where he doesn't have his number 1 receiver. Mahomes at number 2, I think, is a stretch because now he lost Tyreek Hill. Josh Allen, number 3, I think you could bump him up because nothing's changed on their team. I think they've even added pieces. Tom Brady at 4, you can move up because, again, continuity and consistency has been good with him in Tampa. Joe Burrow at 5, I'm not bad with. Matthew Stafford, I'm not mad at. Herbert at 7, maybe. Russell at 8, that's another one. You don't know what he's going to do with this team, but he has the weapons. So I think the only one that I would move out is Deshaun Watson. We could bump in Lamar Jackson to number even 9. Some people think this year the Ravens are going to be a monster with everybody healthy. And Rodgers at number 1, I don't know. I think a lot of people ride Rodgers too much. Since he won the Super Bowl, he hasn't done anything. He's gone to the playoffs, yes, He has a winning record, yes. He has won MVPs, yes. But when we look at what the team does and championships and stuff like that, he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. So to me, Watson out, bring Lamar in, and I would remove Aaron down. I think Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers number 1 and 2. I would bump down, bump up Allen and Brady, and then put them 3 and 4 if you want. Shit, Allen could be number 1. Brady don't even got to be number 1. I mean, he had more yards than every other quarterback on this list. More yards.
Great. Hold on. Who should be number 1?
No, I said Allen could be number 1.
Oh. Hey,
but I said Brady has more yards than all these quarterbacks on the list. I think he had more touchdowns than all the quarterbacks on his list. The only thing Aaron Rodgers beat him on was touchdowns to interception ratio. And Patrick Mahomes, for his career last season, was his worst statistical career.
So this is I'm not against, but this is my issue with your analogy, right? And I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. Okay, you said he won it because blah blah blah, right?
Yeah,
because he had a better thing than Brady. If that's the case, then why is Deshaun there? Because Deshaun didn't play last year, so it can't be that mentality.
Exactly. That's my whole thing with this list too. If
you get what I'm saying? That's why I feel like the number of where they place them might not be where they're ranking them. They just might be throwing names on the list because Deshaun. If you're going with the idea that just with the thought that everybody had said, then Deshaun shouldn't be on the list. He made the list for some reason. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, propensity, I think that's what it really boils down to. But again, with Deshaun making the list, what do you base? I agree with you. What are we basing it on?
Right.
Is this list based on the propensity of producing next season?
Yeah, the ability that, he might be able to, you know what I'm saying? So,
because I think if that's the case,
you need more insight on the list for you to give a real, you know what I'm saying?
Analogy, like an exam of it. Yeah, I agree
real
with you 100%. Because that's
so it is ranked. It is ranked per surveys of league executives, coaches, and scouts. So those 3 surveys and they're ranked based off of the total in the surveys.
So it is a rank.
I don't think it's ranked. I think it's just named.
Well, that's what they said. It was ranked. When I read it, it was ranked.
Mm-hmm.
It was ranked.
It's ranked surveys.
Yeah,
league execs, coaches, and scouts.
So
it's all encompassed. It's not particular. It's not what he did last year or what.
No. I think it's based on what they think they're gonna do this year.
Yeah, it's all encompassed.
But that's why I say I have a problem with that because we don't know what Rodgers is gonna. Well, okay, I'm lying. We have a stat. We're gonna talk about it later. Rodgers does have a winning record without Devontae Adams. I got that. Mahomes had a bad season last year. And he had Tyreek. Well, not bad by his standards, not bad by NFL standards because he still was better than a lot of quarterbacks. Me personally, going into this season, statistically and teams that haven't really changed anything but improved and more consistency, then that would be Burrow, Brady, Allen,
Correct.
Herbert. Russell's new to a team. Deshaun's new to a team. Prescott been on that team. Rodgers and Mahomes are the ones facing stuff, and Watson and Russell are the 4 quarterbacks that I say are about to enter a new journey without what they're normally used to doing.
Right. Yeah. So if you need to switch numbers, that's fine. But even if you switch numbers, if you want me to be 100%, transparent, I don't think Brady should go up. If anything, with. And I also think that you need to take into consideration that age always plays a part. It might catch up with him this year. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying? So, him going up wouldn't be, I think where he at is actually a good thing.
And that's what I was going to say. I think age plays a part in that because they don't know.
Right.
I would 100% agree with you there.
Right.
I think age, and even if we took Brady out, because in my opinion, it's not fair to put Brady in these categories because everybody's trying to catch up to where he's at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Jordan, you're trying to beat 6 rings.
He's not competing. He's not competing. He's playing.
Yeah. Now the rest of these guys And if we took Brady out and you brought in, Bree said, Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson and Jimmy G.
That's
Like,
no Jimmy G can't.
we don't, and I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't put Jimmy G on, because we don't even know if he's gonna start on the team yet. They don't even know what they're gonna do with him. You know what I'm saying? But let's say you take Lamar Jackson, and that's another segment. That one of the videos I posted in the chat was talking about Lamar Jackson and what he's done and how great he is. And you know, I'm a critic. I am, because my biggest knock on Lamar is his inaccuracy at times. You know what I'm saying? His inability to get that ball downfield.
Outfield.
We all know he could run the ball. We all know that statistically the man.
We all know his strengths, and
Exactly.
by us knowing his strengths, it capitalized on his weakness.
But exactly. So now I want to see what they do with a healthy team. But I would have put him on there because you got to put some respect on his name. In the last 3 years,
Youngest under most completions under 25. He's number 1.
Yep. Second player to be unanimously voted into MVP. Only player behind him is Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? The only difference, and let's be honest, we're critiquing him, but last year they had the most injuries going into the season.
I didn't know that.
Remember, they lost all their running backs. Like they every practice or preseason game, whatever, they were losing a player. So they went in there practically going to the downtown Baltimore, and picking somebody up and saying, "Hey, you're gonna run the ball." And then he, you know, so I think Lamar should be up there. I think, you know, we can argue semantics about number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
At the end of the day, I could agree with you. As a Brady fan, I think 4 is a little disrespectful, but as a Brady fan, I'll say he shouldn't be on this list because he's not competing with them. This guy, he could lose. He could have a winning season next season and retire, and you're still gonna say he got 7 Super Bowls.
So do you think that's why they put him on there, at least to show, just like how you said, put some respect on the Lamar name? They should. I mean, the same concept would go with Brady, but having him where I honestly think where he is not. I get it's disrespectful if you're looking like, yo, this is the GOAT, but then I think it's realistic saying that this is an old GOAT.
It's look. We don't know what he's gonna do this year.
Stupid.
He can go out there and throw a ball and throw his shoulder out. We don't know.
Right.
But like I said, for me, yeah, I think putting some respect on his name, and I also think the fact that they brought my man Evans back, Godwin, Cameron Brate moved up to number 1 tight end. They still got Scotty. They still got different people there. They don't think the team's gonna fall off much, and a lot of people think that now with Brian Leftwich and him coming with the plays, and there's no more BA to disrupt that, it's gonna be better. And the head coach being a defensive coordinator at mine and having that good defense, because last year what screwed over the Bucs was the defense. Let's just be honest. The defense wasn't as it was the year before. But they're all these teams, at least the top 5, in my opinion, top 6 are contenders for the Super Bowl. They were all in the race last year. You know, but we don't know what Justin Herbert's gonna do this year. The boy's nasty, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe he could have been higher, depending on how you grade it. He could have been higher in the list than number 7. Hell, depending on how you grade it, why is Dak Prescott there? Or Deshaun Watson? So,
well, Dak might be there because he swept his division.
hey,
See, hey,
June, don't let him do it, June. Don't let him do it. Oh, where
we
June
lost
go?
June got mad and left. Look what you did.
Poor baby, poor baby.
Look what June did. You got June out of here.
Poor baby.
You probably mad because Jalen Hurts didn't make the team. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised he didn't say that because
Shit.
June be riding.
Listen, we would have ate him up on that one. That would have been straight.
Okay. He should. I hope he comes back. I think
He'll log back in. Yeah, we can go on. To
Yeah, he can get on something. Go ahead.
I admitted him.
There you go.
Okay, so next
you're the host. I'm like, where's she admitted him from? June, what's up, man?
Don't start
it's a
praying.
black screen. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I see June. It says J in lowercase, not uppercase either.
They don't even say J for me. It says, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, June, you there? Oh, he's connecting his audio. Hold on. Hey,
Boo,
June.
you got to get on on Wi-Fi.
Hey, June, Nikki said you got off because Jalen Hurts wasn't in the top 10.
I did not say that. I did not. say that. And June gonna eat it up. He gonna eat it up because this is what he
No,
do. But I did not
hold
say
on.
it.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Nikki.
I
Hey,
didn't say it. Now, Bree, did I say
You
it?
didn't let me finish. And they said Lawrence is the only starting quarterback. They ain't make top 32.
You see? I didn't even say it.
You see?
June, she ain't say it, June. I said it, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
Right.
I heard it. I heard it before it froze. I heard it before it froze.
No, I said it, man. I said it. Ain't no need to go at Lawrence. Sunshine ain't do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I knew he was gonna eat it up.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I heard it. Hey,
Like-
I heard you say
Like red velvet cake.
because they swept them. That's exactly what you
Oh
said.
No,
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 yeah,
no.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did
So
say
I
that.
said,
all right.
no.
Let's
He
get that
said,
heard.
why was Dak on? And I said, I think he's on because he swept the division. I didn't even say your team. I just said the division.
You ain't gotta say, and you know where this is going. You know where it started. Let it go. I thought we was over and done with yesterday.
We over
but
it because I told you I ain't arguing with you because you want to argue. I can't argue with you.
I
So
ain't arguing with you. What are you talking about?
you was mad.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next topic is our top NFL cornerback. Top CBs.
All right, look, I don't know a lot of these players, but I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm gonna tell you there's two of them that's fucking missing right now.
I don't.
That's the fucking disrespect. Another disrespect on this list is AJ Terrell being number 9. That's a disrespect. That is a big ass disrespect. That is a huge disrespect.
I don't know who he is.
I don't agree with any of these with Jalen Ramsey being number 1. Okay.
Again, let's not look at number.
Well, that's what they ranked them
No,
at.
they're ranking. There is ranked, Nikki. These are all ranked. So
The number. I'm not looking at the numbers because.
So yeah. So, also, where's Kenny Moore from the Colts? Where's he at? He should be in top 10. I think he's top 10.
I mean,
You don't think he's top 10, Jim?
Who, Kenny Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my dude ain't on this list, so I didn't even entertain it. And y'all know then.
Oh,
and you
Slay.
know damn
Slay's
well
not
that
even on the list. Slay is top 3. Slay is top 3,
Easy.
and he's not even on the list.
Easy. That's why I was
Slay's
like,
not on the list. Kenny Moore's not on the list. And AJ Terrell is way too low.
Look at this.
I don't know these people. Sorry.
so I'm looking at leaders and interception. Oh, this is not going the way I want it to go. Hold on, because I'm trying to see. It's giving me everybody, and I don't want.
And they have Marshawn Lattimore, but to me, in my opinion, PJ Williams was a better CB on the Saints than Marshawn Lattimore was.
Yeah, I can't give you this. I can't say what I was going to say. I'm trying to look up stuff. Oh, there you go. My bad. I'm looking at leader index. So, hold on. This ain't what I want, man.
I wouldn't put Marshawn Lattimore number 2. Darius Slade needs to be on this list at arguably number. I will put him number 3. I will put him number 3.
See, I had to look each one individually.
I'm sorry, Frank. I know JC Jackson is yours, but I will put Denzel Ward above JC Jackson.
JC Jackson was you wilding. His numbers is crazy.
There's my opinion. This is my opinion, okay?
No, that's fair. I'm gonna look up JC Jackson's numbers because I was mad the Patriots ain't pay his ass, to be honest. In 2020, he played 17 games, had 8 interceptions, 92 yards, 1 touchdown. And that was just in 2021. In 2020, he had 9 interceptions. And you said who you put? Ward?
I would put Denzel. I would just swap them. Dude, Denzel Ward is a fucking beast. He's a beast.
Let me see. But you see, the thing about beast, so here it goes. You know how many interceptions he had last year? 3. And he only played 15
But look at the
games.
Browns last year. Look what he's doing with the team.
I know. But it's like, so if we go back 2 years or a year ago, 2 years ago, like 3 years ago, Stephen Gilmore was better than Ramsey.
Yeah, that is true.
and he's not even on the list because he was injured. I just don't agree with Ramsey being number one. We could argue
At all.
semantics about who we think, whatever.
Mhm.
Ramsey got burnt all. He even said himself he didn't play good in the Super Bowl. In the playoffs, period. Like, I think people forget that 49ers were a dropped interception away from going on and eliminating the Rams.
Yeah.
I think people forget that the Buccaneers were a blown coverage play away from eliminating the Rams, letting Brady come back 27 points unanswered. That was the defense he represented. But we don't talk about it because they beat the Bucks and they beat the 49ers and they went on to beat the Bengals. But if we look at his numbers, I'm gonna look at it.
I will put Ramsey top 5. I might bump Slay up. I do.
In 2021, he had 4 interceptions, bro. 4 interceptions. He played 16 games. He had 4 interceptions. 1 fumble recovery and a combined of 77 tackles. He had 62 solos and 15 assisted. And tackles for loss was 9. And he's been playing since 16. His best year that he had more than 4 interceptions was 2017 when he had 4 interceptions. And that's when y'all went to the AFC Championship, right, Nick?
17. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's when your defense was on point. Ramsey, it's whatever. He's a joke. Zaire
Darius Slay against opposing pass catchers last season. These are how many yards they got while Darius Slay was covering him. Calvin Ridley, 0 yards. Didn't really play. Kenny Galladay, 0 yards twice. Amari Cooper, 6 yards. Keenan Allen, 10 yards. Antonio Brown, 14 yards. DJ Moore, 12 yards. Tyreek Hill, 14 yards.
He had three interceptions last season.
Who? Slay?
Yep. Slay, and he had 2 recovered fumbles.
But corners aren't always about interceptions either. It's about, stopping the pass catcher. Yards they can.
And he ran all 3 of them back to touchdown.
No, he only has 1 touchdown on the season. But he has 2 forced recovered. He has 2 fumble recoveries for 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. He's 3rd in coverage grade, 84.5. First in defensive touchdowns and only 28.8 yards allowed per game while traveling with opposing wide receiver ones.
Let me see Diggs. Diggs played 2 years. Okay, his numbers.
Diggs got a lot of offseason.
Diggs was,
He got a lot of
Wait a minute. He had 11 interceptions last season with 2 touchdowns. 11.
Yeah, I thought he led it.
He probably did. I would have to look up the numbers, but he has 11. I don't think anybody on this list beats 11 last season.
Yeah, I thought he led it. I think that's why his name is on the list.
The dude, nice. And he's a converted receiver to DB. Yeah. Terrell only has 3 interceptions.
That's why I said I don't think the number I think they
I mean, that's what though.
Yeah, I know, but you're only looking at interceptions, and that's not all that CBs do.
No, because they get for how many times they get thrown to, and we all know that once you get good, they don't throw the ball your way. Pass broke-ups, how many completions? It's a lot. Yeah, because if you look at the stats, I'm pretty sure you get down, but that's also skewed because a lot of
because if you look at it, CBs, but also safeties are the reason for a lot of interceptions as well. So that's why, I don't think they're only going off of interceptions.
Yeah, I just don't. Ramsey number 1, nah. That's a joke, bro. That's a joke. There's other DBs out there better than Ramsey.
You think they put him number 1 because he won? Like he was part of the Super Bowl winning team? Maybe that's the only reason.
Well, remember he did tweet on Saturday.
Right. He's talking junk.
He said, hold on one second. Let me go back to it. He said, stacked up my first 6 years to the league to any corner in NFL history. 3 times first team All Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler. Who else did that? It's only like 2 in history with a resume like mine in 6 years. And then he also said, if that, to be honest. And then we had Richard Sherman say, I think at P2 and I can join the conversation, but you are the standard right now. It's your time. Shine. But me and Frank looked because he said any all time. And we named like 25 of them before him.
Yeah, I'm looking at Champ Bailey's number. Career-wise, Champ Bailey has 250.
Oh, that's right.
Played. He started 212. He has 52 interceptions, 464 yards, 4 touchdowns. His longest interception was 70 yards. Pass defended is 203. Forced fumbles are 7. Fumbles are 4. Forced fumble recoveries are 6 for 5 touchdowns. And the dude has, he has over 42 tackles for a loss. Like, I don't know, man. And he's a Super Bowl champ. No, he's not a Super Bowl champ. 12-time Pro Bowl, Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame of all 2000 teams, 3-time Pro Bowl, and a Hall of Famer. That was Champ Bailey. We could look up my man Primetime.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it not coming up?
I ain't even mad. Everybody talk their shit.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, to me, when you do that, and there's leaks to it, or there's holes in that, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? When you've been criticized, and your best year, if we're gonna be honest, was 2017.
Mm-hmm.
We can also, we can add Charles Woodson to that list too.
Yep, I didn't look up Charles. Prime time alone, monster. If we look at Charles Woodson,
and he talking about 5-time Pro Bowler. My uncle Dion was a goddamn 8-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah. Bro, if you look at Charles Woodson was 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All Pro, 1 Super Bowl championship, 2009 AP Defensive Player of the Year, 98 AP Defensive Player of the Year, 2009 Pro Football something Defensive Player of the Year, and then 2009 SN Defensive Player of the Year. Like, the dude was a monster, bro. And we're not even and they're not even call it stats out. But you know what? Nikki said it best. You got to talk your talk.
Mm-hmm.
If you quiet, you're not relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And we all know Jalen did terrible during the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. That whole playoff run wasn't the best. But anyways.
Okay. And then the last one that we have today, we have divisions ranked by wide receivers. So in 8th, we have AFC South. 7th, we have NFC North. 6th, we have NFC South. 5, we have AFC East. 4, we have AFC East. 3, we have NFC East. 3, we have AFC North. 2, we have NFC West. And 1, we have AFC West.
I can't do that. I can't.
I agree. I do.
I don't.
The only reason I have a problem with 1 is Juju. But Allen, Adams, and Sutton, I'm fine with that. Number 2, Samuels, Hopkins, and Lockett, that's not bad either. 3, Chase, Cooper. Cooper might be an issue. Bateman and Johnson, that's another. That's good. The NFC East, they gave Brown the nod because he's on the Eagles, but we don't know what he's going to do in the Eagles yet. You know what I'm saying? We think he's going to do great, but I don't know. I'm not mad at the list. I think it's cool. I just don't know if necessarily that's the way it is. Because you on the AFC South, that's NFC South, where they at? London, Moore, Thomas, and Evans. Thomas was hurt. He didn't play.
Is he even playing? Because I don't think he played the last 2 years.
I don't know, girl. I don't know.
Oh, we got Jones from the Jaguars. I'm good.
Hey, June, what's up with that list? You don't agree with it? You think that the NFC East should be higher?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, man. If Cooper was still in the Cowboys, I would have slapped Cooper in there. Obviously, he's not. Um, CeeDee Lamb, I think he's a monster. I think he's gonna be obviously. I think he's gonna be way better than Caleb.
Yeah, he is though. Yeah. He's number one.
And I just think that this list right here, just if this was like a list that somebody had to show all the teams, it just applies that pressure on Devontae Smith to show out and say, hey, you know, it's game time. Because even though they got Brown's a big body compared to Devontae Smith. So I think it's legit. You know, I think
We don't
really
say
is
that
legit.
on this pod. We don't say that name on this podcast, Jim.
What was that?
Number 6 on your team.
Oh, stop.
We don't say his name until he
Well,
unblocks on Twitter.
Well, I don't know if you heard, he is practicing on throwing the ball to himself and getting in dual stats.
Well, I know I haven't heard because he blocked me, so I can't see anything on Twitter anymore involving him. Okay.
I know. No, he's gonna be all right. Leave him alone.
So I have a question for you guys. So I'm going to take out Lockett and Juju off in the top 2, right? So if you have Allen, Adams, and Sutton versus Kupp, Samuel, Hopkins, who you guys taking?
You said, huh?
You said who?
So we're going to eliminate Smith-Schuster, Juju, my child, and we're going to eliminate Lockett, right? So let's look at the 3 on the top 2. So if you have Allen, Adams, and Sutton versus Kupp, Samuel, and Hopkins, who you taking?
Kupp, Samuel, Hopkins.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm opposite. I'm taking Allen, Adams, and Sutton.
Okay.
People sleep on Sutton. I think a lot of
Adams is so underrated, right, Allen? Gosh, I think he deserves more credit.
No, Allen is underrated.
He very much is very underrated.
No, he is underrated. But I mean, based on numbers and what they've done,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with number 2, Kupp, Samuel, and Hopkins. And I think that's a pretty good matchup.
That would be that would be vicious. That would be vicious.
I think that'd be good in skills.
It would. And now we have our game. So it's trivia. This time I have the actual questions and the multiple choice. So Nikki's not like, can you repeat it? Hold on, can you say it again?
So you're gonna show it and we're gonna text you the answers or what?
I'm gonna show it and then I'm gonna say, does everyone have their answers? And then you're gonna say A, B, C, or D, and then I'm gonna tell you guys the answer.
Okay, I'm going last.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I knew it.
Okay, I'll do Frank last. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 6 today. Okay. Let me get my notebook.
Oh, it's cold.
How's that weather over there, Nikki? It's nice and
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I gotta stop because I forgot to add one. One,
it's nice 2, and sunny.
4,
My the AC in my room works.
Okay. So the first one, with the 40 dash time of 4.13 seconds, which former NFL running back holds the record for the fastest verified NFL workout time ever? A, B, C, or D?
I'm ready.
I already text mine.
Oh, Nikki texted hers. Nikki said B.
Oh, dang. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
I thought we were going to
I was just going to ask like out loud. June?
Charlie.
Okay. And Frank?
I was gonna go with the same answer June got, but since he went before me, I'm gonna go A.
You're going to go A?
Yep.
I gotta find the answers. I took screenshots of the answers on my phone. And the answer is C, Charlie, CJ Spiller.
Let's go.
I knew it was
June
him.
got a point. June got a point. Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
I'd rather text, so we don't think we copying off each other.
Mhm.
I
All right.
texted.
Text. Yeah, you did right, Nikki. Good job.
Oh, okay, so you want to do text, so we could just
Yeah.
do text that. All right. At 6'10" or 6'10" tall, what former NFL tight end remains the tallest player in NFL history that played more than one season in the league? Okay, we got Nikki's answer.
I don't know this one.
I don't either, I guess.
I know.
Okay, I got June's answer,
Frank, but why you sending it to the group?
and then I got Frank's answer. So everyone put B, and the correct
Damn.
answer is A, Morris Straw.
Dang, I knew it too.
Now
it's
gonna get easier, y'all. Now it's gonna get easier. Okay. When it comes to a QB's throw and velocity, which Hall of Fame former quarterback remains the hardest thrower in NFL history?
Oh, I know that already.
Okay, Nikki said.
Frank!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I already submitted my answer, but damn.
No, Frank sent it.
Dang.
Look, June copying.
Nah, I was gonna go with Brett Favre, man.
So, okay, so y'all all said Brett Favre, right? And you guys are all incorrect. Is John Elway?
What?
Damn.
That's the correct answer.
No fucking way.
Yes, way.
Where they get this from?
I got it off this NFL quiz right there. You see it?
No, that's bullshit.
Damn it.
Brett Favre had a stronger arm than Elway, and Brett Favre used to break the fingers of his receivers. That way in hell. I'll take the L, but I don't agree with it. Not that.
Yeah. Oh, these are the official answers. So
Yeah.
I didn't make
First
the
time I ever
answers.
copied Frank too.
Text me separately. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay. All right. Which defensive back set the record for the highest grade rookie season ever back in 2012 when he put up 92.2 grade? Okay. Frank said A, Nikki said B, and June said C. And the correct answer is B, Casey Hayward Jr.
Oh my
Nick,
god.
you got it right?
Nikki got it right. And Nikki ain't even watched football back in 2012.
I'm guessing.
So you could have
Jesus.
easily automatically took out Derwin James. He ain't getting it until 2019.
I guessed. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. I put
at
Charlie
first I was
out
gonna
really
put
quick.
A, but then I was like 2012. Wait, hold on.
Okay. While it only happened 5 times in NFL history, who were the first running back duos to rush for 1,000 yards in each of the same season for the same time?
I don't even know.
Okay, I got Nikki's answer.
Got it.
Nikki's not even reading. She just picking a letter.
Yeah, I sure am. Because somebody texted me from work.
Okay. Got Frank's. And I got June. So Nikki and Frank said D. June said B. And the correct answer is C. Larry.
Oh my god.
I was going to change my shit too, man. Fuck.
Okay.
Like-
According to Pro Football Focus, which NFL defensive lineman has received the highest grade since 2007 by the PFF starting grading players with the regular season PFF grade of 95.0 in 2018?
So say when PFF started grading players with regular season PFF grade 95.0 in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I changed my answer. No.
I'm conflicted. I'm
Never
so
mind.
conflicted. I'm
mind.
so conflicted. But I'm gonna go with
So
this right here. I think I'm wrong.
I went back.
I think I'm wrong, but hey.
Okay. Hold on. I'm writing them down now.
Just tell me I'm right.
You went B?
Nope, because y'all went B.
No, I didn't go B.
I went B. I changed my answer back to B.
And I almost kept your answer, your no D. The answer is B, Aaron Donald.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Told ya. Let's go. Oh,
No, I
that's what
went
thought I
B,
put.
and I was like, no, D, and I was like, no, never mind. I'm gonna go
So
B.
who all got it right, Nikki?
Oh, Nikki's the only one who got it right, and Nikki won with 2 points.
There you
June in
go.
second
Hey,
place
as soon as
with
June ain't
1.
win, I'm good.
June with
I was robbed last week.
1 point, came in second place, and
I got
Frank
0.
came in last with 0.
Yep.
Dang.
Yes. And then I have one more picture, okay? To show you guys.
Oh, I thought it was extra credit or something. I have to put new
No,
laces
it's not
in my
extra
boot.
credit. No, it's not extra credit. Okay. Which team got the best deal? So we have Von Miller with the Bills, JC Jackson with the Chargers, Allen Robinson with the Rams, Bobby Wagner Rams, Tyrann Matthew Saints, or Juju Smith-Schuster Kansas City?
I think it's JC Jackson.
Mine's is either JC Jackson or Bobby Wagner.
I'm gonna tell you why I went JC Jackson. Everybody goes.
Oh, because he's one of the best corners in the league with 9 touchdowns this season and 11 last season.
Yeah, but that's not why I went with him. No, that's not why. Actually, has nothing to do with that. But go ahead. I'll tell you when everybody's done.
My reason is no reason at all. But Allen Robinson was with the Jags, so
you going Allen Robinson?
Just because he was a prior Jaguar.
I'm gonna go with Tyrann Matthew. I mean, I think it was a more cost efficient. It was a more cost efficient signing for that team, and he's also bringing that Super Bowl winning experience. And then I was just doing the math really quick. Oh, buddy, JC Jackson is a little bit more expensive. Yeah, he's younger, but I think he'll make more of an impact based on the offense that these folks have.
So I'm gonna tell you why I went JC Jackson, because he's younger. That's the only reason. Younger, and he was better at a DB out of all his positions. So Robinson's going on his 3rd team. Bobby Wagner's going on his 2nd team, I want to say. Tyrann's going on his 3rd team, right?
Second.
So he's with the Chiefs the whole time. I thought he came over to the Chiefs. Juju, we need to see what he's going to do.
Yeah,
My baby has been working out. He broke up with his girlfriend. He is focused on football. I'm sorry. He keeps me updates. He gives me updates. Mama.
And Von Miller, he just Tyrann Matthews on his
3rd.
Yeah, they got him here with Arizona, then Houston for 1 year, and then Kansas, which is about right. Because when he was in Houston, it was him and it was a tandem. It was him and somebody else. I think Ward or CJ. Yeah, it was him. But he's coming. He was a free safety, then strong safety, not a safety. So it's his 3rd team. And Bobby's just older. He's been
With the Seahawks for years.
Yep. So I don't know. For me, that's why JC Jackson is younger. That's it.
Listen, my second best friend, Justin Herbert, said y'all sleeping on the Chargers this year. Just wait.
Yeah, I was on FaceTime last night.
He said, bestie number 2, listen. He said, you talked to bestie number 1? That's Sam Darnold. I said, yeah, he's excited. I'm excited for him. He can stay healthy, all this other stuff. And he was like, yeah, he texted me. He was like, I need you to ball out, bro. And I was like, good. Look, all my besties, we all love each other. He said, yo, Bree, tell the podcast that they gonna sleep on the Chargers. He said, remember, I'm Joe Burrow's kryptonite. I said, I remember, boo.
Hey, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
I saw it was a poll thing on Twitter, and it was like Justin Herbert or Joe Burrow, and the comments was the clips of the Chargers and the um Bengals game. And it was funny because the week before that, they mollywopped and sweep the fuck out of Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
After that, and then the next week, it was the Chargers mollywopped and swept the fuck out of them. And they was posting like all the clips of Justin Herbert's fucking touchdowns all the way down to the end zone from like the 20-yard line.
That I'm interested to see what's up. I am. But that's that's the reason I want JC. Just young age.
Okay. And that concludes our episode tonight.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask a question before we close out. And it kind of goes back to that top 10. Who has more to prove this season? Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers?
I say Aaron Rodgers.
I say both of them equally.
Why?
I think equally. You said why?
I say.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I was gonna say I say Aaron Rodgers just based on what he got left on the tank. You know, this guy could always improve because he's a lot younger.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, I mean, his time is ticking fast.
So I said both equally because see, I can't use time. It's ticking fast. And the only reason why, and I'm not saying he's the same as Brady, but Brady has shown if you take care of your body and stuff that you can have longevity, right? So I can't say time, but I says both equally because they both lost their top, their right hand man. They both lost them. You get what I'm saying? And for Aaron, you're a diva. Now it's going to show, hey, was it solely you or the assistants that you had? And the same thing with Patrick, you know, based off of previous conversations we've also had was, hey, if he was placed on another team, would he have the same success? Well, now your right-hand person is gone. Will you have the same success, you know? So I think both of them equally for actually the same reason has something they need to prove. And everybody talks so highly about Patrick. Now he can showcase that everything you said about me is solely because both of them is solely because of me. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. Football is a team sport, but you know, when we sit here and we have arguments, oh, this person saved this person. Oh, you know, he only got this person to throw it to. This is why he's so successful. Now, this is their time to show it wasn't only because I had Tyreek. It wasn't only because I had Adams. I really did do my part. So I think them both of them equally.
I say Rodgers because they both lost their wide receiver ones and like the key part of their offense. But I think Patrick Mahomes has a little bit more like weapons than Rodgers do that he can rely on now that you don't have his wide receiver one than Aaron does. So
that's true. That's true too.
So I'm gonna tell you, I think it's Mahomes, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I watched the video, but
that's their opinion.
No. Statistical wise, Aaron Rodgers 10-1 without Adams, 10 wins, 1 loss without Devontae Adams, and his QBR has gone up. Okay. So, or his pass rating went up 9 points, something like that. We don't know what Mahomes going to look like without Tyreek. Mm-hmm. And last year, his numbers were less than they've been the previous years with Tyreek there. So, that's why I say that. That's the only reason I say that. And to your point, Nikki, Aaron Rodgers is older. So, and he's, I hate to say this, he's always had a good wide receiving core as far as a good number one, but he's always managed to do it with everybody on the team. You know, as much as I can hate on him for certain things, he's a diva. He's not really a real leader like that. he's this, he's that, he's arrogant, he's cocky. But when Donald Driver went, they had Cobb. When Cobb was gone, they had Adams. But that's only one wide receiver at a time. Or when he inherited the team, he had Jordy Nelson coming in. It's just, to me, you've seen Aaron Rodgers do it without the number one guy. We haven't seen Mahomes do it without the number one guy.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it. Now, as far as when we start talking about legacies, then I might go Rodgers, right? Because he hasn't won a Super Bowl in over a decade. He's been coming up short in the playoffs. Yeah, you got the
11 years.
Yeah, 11 years. And you got the 4 NFL MVPs on your backside, but what's all that without a Super Bowl ring to go with it, you know? So you've come up short in the NFC Championship. A lot of people question you, you know, the last time you won, you had a top 10 scoring defense. So, I mean, do you need a defense more to win, or can you win it with your arm and your judgment? So it just depends how you look at it. But if we're looking at just off the strength of losing weapons, I think Mahomes got more to prove, and he's younger. And they gave him a bigger contract. Remember, he got almost $500 million. Is he worth that? You know, or is that premature? So that's what I had. That's what I wanted to ask.
When we close out, after we close out, I just have something. It's gonna make June so happy to say after the podcast.
Oh, so we're gonna start closing comments now?
Mhm.
Oh well, hey, another great week. Good topics, Bree. Good game. I lost. Can't believe it. Didn't even get one right. Think it's jinxed, but it's okay. I'll be back next week. Later.
Always a pleasure doing this with you guys every week. I hope everyone has a great week. Make sure you drink your waters, and just stay healthy and stay positive.
America. You had a you were talking. Go ahead, Jim.
I want you to go last because, you know, I'm not saying that you quiet and stuff, but you know that energy. But it was fun. It was a fun podcast. I would say I'm happy that I didn't come in last place and Frank did. However, it's the same result. However, it's the same result and we both lost. You get it?
He's so lame. America. Nothing has changed. I'm just in a different city and state, but it's always great coming on here and, you know, just chopping it up with y'all. I think, did I put that thing today? How many more Sundays to the beginning?
No.
Listen, if we look at it that way, we'll be there quicker. And then you know it. And I'm super excited because DirecTV has given me NFL Sunday free for another year, 3 years straight. Woo!
Oh no, you did that.
Nothing. They said I was a loyal customer. So I called them. I said, hey, can I cancel and y'all keep my NFL? They say, no, ma'am. I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to keep it on there. So, yep. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Love y'all. Bye.